well-coordinated groups killed this fight very quickly. Because while it does require, I guess, more discipline in a lot of ways than the first one, although I don't even know if you can really say that. It requires more coordination, I would say, but once you have that, or if you already have a very coordinated group, it feels like it's really not that complicated. Like, the solution to the mechanics is fairly simple in most cases, especially if you actually would watch them back. I think you would be able to come up with a lot of stuff sort of right away, right? Let's say you were doing this with the world first group, right? Pretty sure you'd have a 9th man or something calling the stuff. It'd be really easy then. I am the donut. Oh no, somebody's... How did I die? Wait. Why was somebody standing north in the middle? I think that's the person who killed me. Must have stood slightly further north than the other people. Maybe they saw what the other person was doing. Oh no, I'm Snake. Okay. Snake, and this time watch out for her arms. So I need to watch the outside. At least I watch out for the arms this time. That's slightly annoying. Anyways. Okay, let's try the mid strat. Okay, so the outside's never safe. That's where the diagonal comes in. So this one's safe, I guess. Oh. Ah, yeah, there's targeted AoEs that are going on. There was something else as well. I got a little bit confused there with what the safe spot was. Wait, so where do I go? Oh right, we need to stack again on the left and right. Let's just get them up. I mean, damage doesn't really matter anyways, right? We're already at like fucking 60%. What the fuck? If this group stayed together, I think we have a good chance of clearing this. Okay, so those things move outside again. And then she's doing one diagonal. Yeah, we stood wrong there. Okay, so it's always one safe tile, but yeah, she's doing a lot of spreads. This fight's actually fairly easy. Especially since, like, imagine how many people were dead. We're easily past, like, 50% already. Oh, huh. I guess, well, they were probably low. That actually looks really easy. In comparison. I just need to watch out for the actual cast that's going on with her thingy-madoos, right? The plus are always in the corners, yeah. You want to go to the tile the diagonal moves to, I guess. The inner diagonal. And then watch out for the outer diagonal. Because yeah, if the diagonal, let's say one of the diagonals would move between C and 2, you will always be safe in that row. But then depending on where the outer diagonal moves to, right, if it moves to 1, you'd be safe on, like, between B and C. If it moved to 4, you'd be safe between A and B. So it's really not that complicated. It just needs to, we need to figure it out with the other stuff that's going on, right? Yeah. Let's just try that. We need to be more, it should work out. And, with the other stacks and stuff, you kind of just want to do what you were already doing, basically. So it really doesn't seem too overly complicated. I always just want to press my frickin' shield. That's the stacks. Good enough. I do quite like how they're doing the introduction to these mechanics, right? Because they're showing you both these explodey tile things and the stack and whatnot with the Protean, and then both of those show up later, but in a different configuration. So I really enjoy that. All right, I'm 4. So that's on my right. One, 2, 3, 4. Of agonies. Oh god, what am I connected to? I'm connected to a flare. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, did we have multiple flares connected? Why didn't my sprint activate? Me. Did we have 4? I think, I don't know, was the northwest corner not a connected one? Those do go off way quicker than I thought they would. So it's somewhat difficult in terms of repositioning. I kind of want to move to my corner first, or at least to the right side, right? I guess, so that I can adjust north or south, depending on whether or not I'm connected or not. But other people might want to do that too, right? That's a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do quite enjoy this mechanic, I have to say. Something about it is really satisfying, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just a donut in this particular case. Ooh, holy and of course I forgot this. I was like, why did that deal so much damage? And why do I always keep forgetting the arms? Oh, okay, they're already rest. Just wanted to do that. Okay. So I need to look front again, right? Yeah. Just play it safe. A lot of other people are forgetting the arms too. It is somewhat, you know, it's probably the thing you, like, that's hardest to remember, I feel like, for some reason. Okay, so that diagonal moves there, and that one moves there, so this place is safe. Dark Dome, alright, move away from that. Yeah. Works. Nice. Okay, so we probably want to have stacks here and there, right? Basically the exact same thing again. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Two stacks. And the layers go in that. Just move sideways. Okay, I didn't see that last one. But yeah, the obviously you need to figure this. The thing that's actually quite difficult about it is that the swap happens quite quickly. So you do need to be aware, especially because you need to move out so much with the flares. Wait, one saves. Oh, that's the last one, yeah. Last map we saw. So two. I didn't. I was already writing in chat, so I didn't see that last mechanic. But yeah, I can, like, I don't want to put this fight down. It's really, really fun, but really coordinated groups, I can definitely see moving through this a lot more quickly than the first one. Because it just, something about the coordination required here just lends itself really well to well-coordinated parties. Whereas with the first fight, you do need to do a lot of adjustment, or it's a lot more sort of personal responsibility, I feel like. You can't really overcome too much with good coordination in the first fight. Obviously, that's still a big boon to have, right? But this fight really lends itself to you know, statics that are going ham on coordinated stuff. Oh, right, we might want to, yeah, we might want to move those stacks then. Groups have to stack at 4 and 2. Doesn't it? I guess it wouldn't work, yeah. Well, at least it's a lot safer doing it into Cardinal, right? So... Sounds good. Sounds good. Groups have to stack at 4-2. Yeah. We'll basically just adjust a little bit more clockwise. We have to adjust like a tiny bit more though, as well. But yeah, it's just safer if the flares go into corners. What are we waiting for? Did somebody go? Or maybe they're still looking at footage or something. Sometimes it's kind of weird, right? Nobody's sort of saying anything, but we're also not prodding, or pulling, rather. I almost wanted to press my shield again. Fucking hell. Guess we're gonna stay at the same positions for these ones though, right? Not overcomplicate stuff we already went through, basically. That's a 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it really is complicated. Take a look at the exchange stuff. I just have to stack. Perfect. Oh. Ooh. Who's she hitting? Oh. That hit somebody in the party. The thing is just, it's really... The adjustment there is slightly complicated because, like, it feels like you need priorities, but at the same time, we probably don't know who gets what. I feel like there's a set sort of position that you can get. Like, there's probably something like tanks and healers always get this and DPS always get this, or vice versa, right? So if you set up positions correctly, ultimately it's probably very easily solved because you can sort of pre-position for everything. But it's really just, it does come out somewhat quicker than you'd think in a lot of ways, so yeah. Or, well, not even quicker than you'd think, but you know, it doesn't really, because you have to move quite far away with the flare thingies, means that you, like, if you run into the wrong corner, you're kind of committed. You can't really move anywhere else after the fact. You've already decided to move to a certain corner. Imagine this mechanic, but the boss also being... Oh, that's a 4? Like, the Protean hits being adjusted based on where the boss is looking. 2, 3, 4... Change of avenues. So I'm a flare. The person north killed me. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm looking backwards this time, or rather, not looking backwards. Just looking towards her. Oh no, somebody killed us. Why am I the one who's constantly being killed? Alright, so diagonal moves there. That diagonal moves there. So the safe spot is between A and B. Over here. We did the dome thing. And yeah, people are doing it correctly. Nice. That's also doing a damage down, by the way, if you do get hit by the domes. I feel like there are only 2 domes or something like that, though. So stacks here and there, right? Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Double raised. Would not have done that. Oh! That was the other tank buster. That was an interesting stream. Well, up until that point, it's really not that difficult. Stacks on 4-2. Yeah, 4-2 stack. Actually pop another food thing. Well, up until the point where we're at, it's, you know, obviously people need to get a little bit more comfortable with mechanics, but so far really doesn't seem too complicated. I would definitely say that this is, again, it does require a little bit more party coordination, but it's also significantly less punishing. I think that's sort of the main takeaway from this, is that you don't have those 2-person stacks as you do in the first fight, right? So obviously if you're missing a person like on the stack or something, like it can go pretty badly, but you can recover from a lot in this fight. So it's in general, at least the first half definitely seems way less punishing than the first one. Although then again, well, I mean, it kind of depends. You can very easily wipe the group though, right? Or hit other people. So it's a little bit more personal responsibility in terms of what you can fuck up, I guess. But it's just a sort of different type of personal responsibility, because you can kill a lot more people in here. But in the first fight, oh, that's an 8. In the first fight, well, you can't really kill other people. You can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna stay here to cast. But yeah, in the first fight you can sort of indirectly kill people by dying yourself, and then another person won't have a stack partner, right? So I guess sort of in terms of responsibility, it's really not that different. I don't know like that. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't even see... Oh, so that's what it is. So the first one's going off right away. Oh, I was unsure about where the first one hit. That's something really. Alright, I have to look outwards again. Just go to my position. I'm playing it very safe at the moment, but it really doesn't seem to be overly complicated. I'm sure it's gonna pop back up, right, in some other case, but... What's this again? Okay, so that diagonal is gonna move here, and that one's gonna move there, so this is safe, alright. Alright, and the Dark Dome is going up at the exact same time as the other things. And thankfully no arms in that particular instance. Alright, now it's the 2 stacks again, right? I'm the stack here, okay. Oh, wait, what? Did we get hit by something else? Oh, I think the flare was actually too close, right? I think the flare on 3 was too close to our stack, I'm pretty sure. Wait, there was no one on 3? Are you sure? I thought I saw somebody there. Ah, well, it's fine. We're getting better at it anyways. So, yeah, I guess you kind of want to stay on the number, right? Anyways, it's fine. I don't know, in terms of the music, right? This fight, like, the music's a lot more interesting, sort of, right? It's not just a poppy tune, it's a bit more, and it also has lyrics, obviously, compared to the first fight. But at the same time, I don't know, it does have... Sometimes I think the first one had, like, it was hyping you up a little bit more, maybe? I don't know. They're both really good, though. What the fuck are they on about? Number 5. One number 5. 1, 2, 3. And 5. I need to remember her hands this time with the exchanging agonies. So I'm not the stack. How the... Oh. We both went to the same position. I feel like the Reaper's always moving north, though. But didn't we say the people with the thing always move north? He moved there really late, though, I felt like. It was indeed. Alright, I need to look outwards again. And stay here. Why didn't I summon any food earlier? Oh well. Okay, so that diagonal one is moving here, the other one is moving there, so that's the safe spot. That's really not all that difficult. I don't know. I feel like because there aren't really a lot of like if the line AoEs could also move. Okay, so I'm a flare, right? Oh, I don't have. Oh well. So when the mechanic group B goes between 2 and 3 and D goes between 1 and 4, basically just say A and C. What? Oh, so they're saying, right. If you have the stack on you, you always need to flip anyways. So you can pre-position in your groups, and if you're the one with the exchange thing on you or with the stack on you, you just move away. That's fine, yeah. Unless, well, both stacks can't be in the same group, right? I don't know. I mean, it's really easy to position for it anyways, though. I feel like that's even easier than the first one with everything, like with the stacks and whatnot. I don't know, I really don't think that's difficult at all. I think the first one's way more difficult because the her arms are going on at the same time. It's actually not that easy to see where the fuck those are hitting. You can just change it if that is. How can the game know? Yeah, I mean, there has to be some sort of probably something with tank healer always getting one, so light parties will always work out. Yeah, just pre-position in the same parties is... It's not going to be overly complicated, right? So, yeah, I think Just putting the stacks where we are originally standing anyways, on B and D with the first stacks, and then the person that's getting the thingy above their head with the stack is just moving right, and everybody else is moving left, and it should work out, I think. Don't make it even more complicated. What the fuck? I think we're just pulling more. Like, it's really... It already worked out. I don't even know why people are debating about it. We could have, like... Our strat was fine. We pull all DPS at 2 and tank healer at 4. Also try it like that. Wait, the stacks are always going to be on light parties, though. I mean, we already saw that, right? It did work out. Didn't it? I feel like it did. DPS flare at 3. I feel like that's over-adjusting way too much. And then again, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I think that's overcomplicating it. Just do the... I think the idea was... We should have just tried that. Right, put the stacks on B and D, and if you have the tether and whatnot, you just move out and it'll be fine. It will work out anyways, right? That's the thing. It will work out anyways. The game has to work out that way, because otherwise it wouldn't, like, there has to be predictability to it, otherwise it wouldn't work. So... yeah. Let's actually very quickly check. Holy fuck, this dropped in price. People want to sell, it seems. Yeah, I mean, after today, you probably don't get that many sells anymore, so... Dum, 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 dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I do like that I've already progressed about 50% through the fight, though. Really didn't expect that to go that fast. And, I mean, it's also because of the party, obviously, but it's also kind of because the fight is really not that difficult to figure out. But it's also because of the party. Why didn't you do it before being ready? Yeah, well. Dun, dun, dun. Just jamming out to the music here. Let's do this. Man, I really like the music. Did I already mention that? I really like the music. That's a 4. One, 2, and 4. Okay, I'm the stack. Or I wasn't. Definitely had too many people there in the middle. I was pretty positive. I definitely had a player above my head in the exchange thing, right? So I had to go middle. Wait, who has a donut in the middle? Pretty sure I was the stack. It is somewhat annoying in terms of how you position yourself, because the boss isn't that small, right? So it's actually sometimes you just kind of don't really see who you're connected to at first, especially if people are standing sort of almost on top of each other. Maybe I'll just move to my clock position for that, to be honest. That's a 4 again. One, 2. Holy shit. That deals so much damage. I mean, nothing else is going on, so it's kind of fine, right? People don't die from it, but it's still kind of scary seeing that. Okay. I'm just a donut. Forgot about her frickin' arms again. I don't know, something about that is you kind of feel like whatever she's doing is sort of just her general attack animation there, but it really isn't. So I got really lucky on that. I just missed the arms completely. Alright. I think I have to watch backwards, right? Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of space to adjust there for that specific thing, right? What was this again? Oh, right. Okay, so diagonal's moving there, so you kind of want to be here. The other one's moving there, so you want to be there. Okay. And she's not doing her arms afterwards, right? That mechanic I don't really have problems with. Okay, so I don't have anything, so we're stacking here. Doing some arm stuff? Not really. I like how you can just always addle the right white. Like, she's always doing it the exact same way. I don't know. Kind of boring, to be honest. Okay, Serial Exchange again. Did we already have this? Oh, right, so we kind of want to be here then? I think we did, right? Oh yeah, we did. We were just missing a person. That actually worked out really well. And that's just a spread with her arms, and that's about it. Dual predation? That's a new thing, I think, right? Ooh, what the fuck was that? Is that another tank buster? The fight really isn't that difficult up until then. What the fuck was that? The one that was swapped into not being in the corner. Tile. I mean, I think people just need to see it a couple more times. It really isn't that difficult. It really isn't. It's just, I think that's one of those mechanics where people will have just varying sort of learning times, simply because it, I don't know, I think it requires a certain amount of mental, I don't know, what is that called? Like when you're sort of mentally thinking about like 3D objects, for example, your ability to sort of mentally picture where these things are going to go. I think everybody sort of has like a different approach to these kinds of things, and it can very often happen that people just have very differing speeds for stuff like that, right? In terms of learning that. That's a 1. Oh. Somebody messed that up. Wait, what the fuck was that? I'm not a stack. Oh, well, that was a good recovery, though. I feel like did that quite well. Wait, how the fuck is he dead? Ah, for fuck's sake, the double rest. I need to look outside. That's pretty safe. I have no clue what debuff I got there at some point, though. Maybe you can't be close to one another in certain situations or something. That was weird. Alright, so you want to be here basically, and the diagonal moves there, so this is the safe spot. Oh, wait. She already doing the Dark Dome thing? Yeah. I always miss that cast for some reason. Alright, what was next? This thing. It's really easy though! The fuck? I mean, it really is. Like, I'm not exaggerating here, am I? How the fuck did he die? Oh shit. Double rest again. I was too slow on that. Alright, so we kind of want to be here, right? Move out with stack number 2. Wait, where the fuck was stack number 2? Nope, why am I tanking the boss? Hey, please, folk! Nope. The fuck was that? Did she still hit me with like a auto attack or something? Yeah, I think she literally just auto attacked me 3 times in a row. Ugh. Unlucky, I guess. Alright. Challenger, something like that, so it's spread. It needs to be invuln, it's just for... watch for the snake. Okay. Yeah, that's just the tank plus the thing that comes up there, right? Oh wait, so that particular spread also has the same debuff as well, with looking away or looking to it. And the tanks get the tank buster at the same time. And I think her hands are also going on. I thought it was like the first thing that awoke and I took. Maybe I had to do that. Yeah, let's try again. We're already waiting for too long again. I definitely need to remember to buy grade 8 and Dark Matter though for tomorrow. Alright, let's see how we're doing. I mean, it feels like at this point we're really only kind of just having to clean up what we already know. Beyond that, it's really not that difficult, and it feels even the point where technically progging, we already kind of figured out as well. I'm just, you know, in my head really jamming out to the music. Oh, I'm one again. This is a really chill mechanic though. I wonder if it will come up again. Because it feels kind of wasted if it doesn't. Honestly, not entirely sure about it though. Okay, I'm just a stack this time. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about her hands again! Shit. I just, for some reason, that animation is just kind of, I don't know, something about that is weird to me. I'm just not really thinking about it all that much. Like in the later phases, you kind of know, oh yeah, she's doing it, and you're looking over there, but at that particular instance, especially when you're standing in the middle, right? When you're running out, then it's much easier because you can sort of just look at the corner and whatnot. I don't know. See, like in this instance, you're watching her anyways, right? So... I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I just need to be, like, I don't know, I'm always looking out for the stacks and stuff, and completely forgetting to actually look for a character model. It's really not that difficult, obviously, right? So... Okay, we need to go down on that. And start dome. Alright. Easy. You also have like a billion years to move out of the middle, it seems, honestly. Wait, so I'm the flare, right? Almost moved in too early there. That's actually really easy to do. Holy fuck. It also, like, not only does it sort of solve itself, but it's very obvious how it gets solved, right? Like, when you know Final Fantasy, there really isn't there really is only sort of this one way that can go, right? Is this the tank buster thing? Oh no, I think we're getting one more. Yeah, we're getting this one. This is actually incredibly easy as well, isn't it? Oh no. The fuck is that? Wait, there was nothing else going on though. That was easy. Like, everything just solves itself. The fuck? Oh, what the hell is that? Okay, that's new. So I need to be looking away at some point, I guess. We have like a... No, for fuck's sake! Spread. Wait, so what are the things that I got? Because I think it was just looking away and one sort of explodey thing. Wouldn't that be incredibly easy though? Ah, it doesn't show the symbols, right? So the dark debuff just the dark debuff seems to just be... I have an idea. Well, I don't know. I hit like the green one. So do we need to get hit by somebody? Isn't it literally just AoEs going up? We might need to be hit by somebody or something. Wait, can I actually see... When did that happen? Glossal resistance down, Shellic resistance down. Resistance to attacks by Shellic parasites is reduced. Resistance to attacks by colossal paradigms. And what's the other thing? Infected with ethereal activated cells which will burst explosively when this effect expires. Okay, so you just get like a personal thing? And you need to be hit by something? I don't know. Everybody had the same thing though. And then some had Shellic resistance down and the others had colossal resistance down. That might be due to her attacks though. I'll take I was supposed to all go further, so what's your idea, Rowan? How are we doing it? I don't really understand though. I mean, the dark debuff that was timing down literally just seemed to be an AoE and nothing more. I mean, the debuff description actually even says the same. The other one obviously decreases a resistance to a particular type of damage, but what are you supposed to do with that? She's probably going to do like a room-wide thing? I don't know. Let us try the stack instead. Those how are about to explode go out and stack afterwards. Wait, what were they called? The debuffs said something about Shellic or colossal resistance down. With two separate debuffs, by the way, maybe we need to pair up between them. It seems some damage has to be shared. Makes sense. Yeah, that might be an idea. Let me check quick. The debuff said something about Shellic or colossal resistance down. Yeah, that's just for the end. The other thing was just... I mean, the other one literally just seemed to be... Where the fuck is it? Ether... How do you even pronounce that? Etherone Crosis. Infected with ethereal activated cells which will burst explosively when this effect expires. She does two big cleave, one from the head and the other from the wing. Stand in the wing to have the head debuff. The other debuff just says it explodes when expiring though. The dark ether charged one. I don't know, it... Honestly, let's just try again. We just need to see that again. I don't think that it's overly complicated, to be honest, but at the same time, if everybody just explodes one after the other, isn't that incredibly simple? I mean, at least I seem to just take, I don't know, 20% damage or something from that? Yeah, should probably do that. I mean, it really can't be too complicated. It seems like, because in your battle log, right, the one that I have open here, it literally just says that everybody got the exploding debuff, I'm pretty sure. I guess they probably have like different timers, but I don't really know what that would be. We have to do like go in, go out, go in, go out. Wait, really? Why and how though? I guess we really just have to try that again, don't we? Honestly, let's just try again. It doesn't really... The size things are only triggered if you're in the center. What size? What? That's why you stay outside? What? Get more info. I mean, it really doesn't, you know. Yeah. Let's just pull again. I think, you know, at this point, we could have easily just gotten there again, right? I mean, it's fine to try to figure this stuff out, but yeah. Pink and green one. I mean, the other ones are really simple, right? The green one means that I can't be hit by the scythe, and I guess there's another one with the snake where you can't be hit by the snake, and you just need to watch out for where one of those hits. Man, let's just pull, guys. I don't want to be standing around here all night. For getting pinged, for getting... Yeah, that's... That's really obvious, isn't it? I mean, it does take a while to communicate over chat, right? That's sort of the problem. For getting pink, for getting green. Fucking hell, I'm getting so many fucking spam mails. really hate that. Doesn't help that Apple Mail is bugged and actually doesn't do my thing correctly, right? Because it should, in theory, move my blocked contacts right into the bin. It just doesn't for some reason. Okay, let me recheck. It looks like 2 green ones have to stay out, the other 2 green ones have to be also in the middle, same with pink. The green. Alright. Let's see it, yeah. Let's just go again, like that, it can't be that difficult. We could have easily seen it one more time. That was kind of unnecessary. Like, I don't have anything against talking it out, but we didn't even see what attack she was doing and where it hits. Like, once we see that, it'll be pretty obvious where everybody has to go with their debuffs, I feel like. Right? The thing is just, we never got to when she actually attacks with her, like, scythe and hit, right? Hello. What happened there? Tank just got annihilated. Did the other one forget to invoke or something? I don't know. I'm not even really paying attention to how the tank busters work, to be quite honest. Might be doing it on tank eventually. That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I shouldn't have tried to cast the frickin' long thing. That was dumb. Oh well. Don't forget her arms this time, by the way. Okay, I just have a flare. Just hot casting on the other one. Doesn't matter at this point anyways. Alright, I have to look inwards this time. I hate how annoying it is to see that. Like, I think that's mainly also because, like, Ifrit is being summoned and stuff, and I literally can't see what she's doing and where she's pointing her balls, which is somewhat annoying. Not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, so that moves there, that diagonal moves there, so we move here. Ooh, I almost forgot about the Dark Dome thing. For some reason, I'm looking around the room so much that I'm just forgetting that she's even doing that cast. How is that person going? Alright. No idea what they did, but okay. Oh no. That's bad. We're already raising again though. I don't think there's more damage coming in at this point in time. I don't think so. Oh yeah, now she's doing the... Is she doing the double stack? Wait, so are we doing... Yeah, so we kind of want to... Wait, aren't we safe here though? Yeah. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Oh, what? Dark Ashes. So that just barely killed me though. I mean, it's the same one as before though, right? Wait, why would you have to move close to her, though? Oh, maybe you need to, like, weaken her to thingies that she has? Why are they always saying green here, pink here? It's very obvious you just go to the opposite of whatever you have, like size or, you know, whatever it is. I still don't understand what the point is of even going into the middle. Like, why? If you just explode for some damage, why not just stay out? I mean, I guess there has to be something else there. I really don't understand why you can't just, like, put the timers... Like, you're just exploding, right? I mean, it's literally not doing that much. Like the pink and, or I guess, oh, maybe they had like a lower timer, because I was getting the like 30-second timer on those every time. I guess they had a lower one, and that's why they need to move in, right? Or move out, rather? Well, it's very clear that you need to be on the opposite side of her, and then something else happens? I don't know. really don't understand why you wouldn't be able to just stay outside with that explosion, though. Like, just stay on your points. It's not that big, so... Let's just pull again. Why are we speculating about stuff we don't know yet? We even need to clean up the earlier stuff as well. Like, what are you waiting for? Nobody's saying anything. Pull! Let's try again. I don't know what people are looking for. Like, seriously, we haven't been through that mechanic. Let's just try a bunch of stuff and see what works. I mean, there were literally, like, 3 people alive when we got there, or maybe 4. I was still rezzing. Don't know, wait, but, like, really, just pull again. If nobody's saying anything, what are you waiting for? I mean, I do appreciate them, you know, trying to figure this out a lot, but... we very clearly also still need to clean up some earlier mechanics, so there isn't really any point in constantly just waiting around. Still don't fully understand how the tank just got annihilated in the earlier pull. Like, did they forget a cooldown or something? That's an 8. One, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Oh, well, last time I did the long cast just standing in position. I guess it doesn't really matter how I do it. I can do it either or. Okay, just the stack, and this time I'm gonna look out for the orange. Now, I looked out for them, the others didn't. Don't waste your mana. I can just rest. Oh, well. For fuck's sake. Can I get that through? I think so, right? Should be able to anyways. So I need to look away. How the fuck did I cancel that cop? Well... Okay, so we need to go either there or to the other one. That's the diagonal one, so we need to go here. Still kind of missing the dome cost there for some reason. Like, it's always already going out while I'm still looking for the whole shebang with the safe spot? So, I'm the flare, right? Oh, wait, fuck. Shouldn't they have moved clockwise? Thought we were moving clockwise there. I'm not entirely sure though. Or did we say... But I don't even know who that was. Oh, they're already up again, right? Oh, wait, was that a different pattern to before? I think it actually might be. Well, couldn't survive those with the thing. Yeah, it looked like a different pattern for some reason. Maybe? Or maybe it just didn't look right. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, we still need to clean up a bunch of stuff there. Yeah, they need to go in one. That's kind of a funny thing, right? Wouldn't you automatically just, because we're adjusting everything clockwise the entire time, wouldn't you sort of automatically do that? I mean, it's fine though, like, I guess there isn't really that big of a chance of you, well, it's kind of 1 in 4, isn't it? So they probably never had the flare in that at that particular point. And with us discussing the other mechanics so much, you can very easily kind of forget about the earlier ones, I feel like. That's a 4. One, and 2, and 3, and 4. Dun, dun. All right. See what we do now. I am the stack. Or watch out for your hands, rather. And then move back. Handle this. I mean, once you need to, or once you actually kind of watch out for the hands in general, it's already a lot easier. Alright, need to watch outwards now. Play it safe. Now we're getting the Dark Dome things again, right? Yeah. So that diagonal moves there, so we need to go here. At least this time I actually did see the Dark Dome pass. Alright. This is like really, really easy to solve, isn't it? I don't know. Something about that just... I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just surprised, I suppose. Oh, what happened there? Ooh, that was spicy on the tanks there, I think. Okay, now can we do this properly? Oh, no, it's this one first. Nice. Easy. Easy. Honestly, without the deaths earlier, we already would have had we would have had her at almost 40% already, I think. Alright, so now I have the short one? Oh, fuck. Dual predation. I think I'm on the right side, ain't I? Oh, shit. Well, I just got annihilated by the other two guys. That wasn't really... So the explodey bit, I guess, just prevents you from moving somewhere else or something? I don't really understand. Oh no. Oh fuck. I thought we might be able to, well, I guess kill this? I don't know. We're somewhat close, ain't we? See if the others stick around. I don't know. I mean, well, I guess a lot of Europe still has like earlier hours as well, so don't know how easy it'll be to find somebody for the party though. What's going on in Party Finder? Let's see. There's literally no party for the 6th light. Holy fuck. I guess people really are struggling with the first one, huh? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think at this point, I don't know how realistic it would be to find another party. Like, there's literally none. There's just no party for the second fight. I guess the couple people who are still doing an MPF probably are already in the fight. Aw, that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I did progress the fight quite a bit, so with a little bit of luck, you know, I would be able to find a party that has like a similar point of progression tomorrow. I mean, usually this would be around the time where I stop, right? So, fuck. I think I'm really not gonna sell this anymore, ain't I? We're 80. Fuck, there literally isn't any party. Alright, so display advanced search results and lock. Confirm, and then advanced search. Alright. So at least if there is another party there, I could join it. I suppose. Well, I mean, I did manage to get quite far. It was just such a good group, right? But people were a little bit hung up on what we're actually supposed to do. I don't know, should I, like, take a look at how that works? At the fight? I guess there are probably going to be clear bits that I could watch tomorrow, theoretically. I wonder how difficult it's going to be if I start at lunchtime tomorrow to find parties for the second fight. I mean, there were a couple more earlier, right? So there are definitely people doing it. It's just that, I guess at this point in time, the parties that are still going probably already found each other, and well, it does seem as if as if the PF does have a couple of issues with the first fight. So getting through that, you know, you just don't get that many people that are looking for something. With the second one? Yeah, I don't know though. So I want to risk it and just... I mean, I still have to do a couple things anyways, so... Might as well... Wait, do I have to do anything? Let me check. I could, you know, do a couple normal raids real quick. I haven't done an expert roulette yet, right? Because in theory, I could already buy a second tome piece with the boots. I don't really want to go too ham on that. It's really not required. And now at least I have the ring as well. I feel like for the second fight, considering how fast we were progressing there, it's really not going to be too much of an issue with the whole... with what's it called? With the damage that you need to put out, don't think it's going to be too much of an issue at all. Is there a point going into my island sanctuary real quick? I mean, there might be. Are there Sephiroth parties? Maybe I could join those. Nah. Really don't want to bother with that right now. I mean, other than that, I could, in theory, do like an expert roulette. You know what I'm going to do, though? I am going to, real quick... do 3 Alcasadara Beast Tribe quests. So my party find a search, so just some chill practice from start. Yeah, that's not really worth it, I feel like. If I'm going... If I'm going in with another party that's just practicing from start... Wait, did I set up the things correctly, though? Pretty sure I did. I mean, I could open up my own party, right? But, don't know how easy or hard it would be to fill it up. Let's just really quickly do 3 quests at the end of the day. Wait, who do I have to talk to? Which one is this one? Oh yeah, you need to throw the yellow stuff at a couple of apes, I think? Something like that. I hadn't really noticed that the carriage is doing like that sound. Like this. Almost like a train, right? I guess it makes sense. It's just sort of... It's kind of unexpected. Yeah. Honestly, I think this might be a good stopping point for today. And then tomorrow I can just... I mean, I'm very, very confident that I'll be able to clear it tomorrow. The biggest challenge is actually going to be to just find a party with the same, you know, reach? No. What's it called? The same proc point as I have? There might be a couple more people tomorrow, though, that will clear. I think, you know, considering how long it took me to kill the first fight, and considering that I started right when Savage released as well, I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of people who might either have already cleared today or are still going to clear today, and will just stop after that, and potentially go into the other fight tomorrow, so, yeah. And again, I did see a couple parties for P6 earlier, so I suspect that those people probably also stopped and potentially will be there tomorrow as well, so... Oh, wait, I have to click on it again. Don't think I've actually ever done these quests. Probably should have read what I'm even doing here, but... I'm gonna get them a bunch more times, so I'll just read them next time. I really can't be bothered at this point. Do I just want to end on an expert roulette, to be honest? Although then again, if I'm gonna go to bed now, I do have some time tomorrow, like it's... Right? Because I probably don't really want to wait till lunch. I mean, there's still a bunch of other stuff that I can do, like tending to my island and, you know, doing other things, so... I could just do the expert roulette tomorrow, right? It doesn't really matter either way, I feel like. Why would you name your character AA? Maybe it's an acronym for something. I don't know. Well, to be completely honest, I am getting somewhat tired, so it would probably be somewhat difficult for me to continue progging. I mean, it kind of depends, right? The problem was with the party I was just in, like, the players were really good, right? Don't get me wrong, but if you're just standing there waiting for somebody else to write something in chat, and it literally takes like 8 minutes without being any clever afterwards, because we literally need to get to the mechanic again, then you're kind of getting more tired, right? It doesn't really help at that point in time. So, yeah. Man, to be honest, I mean, well, as I said, I did do some almost hardcore T-proc back when I played it the first time. But doing this and like being in PS the entire day really has shown me just how much I like hardcore progging, right? Just going as long as you can with other people with the same mindset is one of the most incredible things you can do in raiding in general, right? It doesn't even matter if it's incredibly challenging or whatever, right? It's just in general, it's a ton of fun. I really enjoy doing it, so... I mean, you know, I did want to take the Savage tier as sort of a test run for how well I could do it, and also in terms of, like, do I have time for it? How well can I adjust to stuff going on? With Savage, it's actually quite easy because with an actual hardcore group, you definitely clear week 1, right? That's not a difficult thing to do at all. So you only really, I guess, need 1 week of free time, which is easy enough to get, for me anyways. So, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with the ultimates moving forward, because obviously I still have to do the last one that released in 6.1. Don't know how I'm going to be progging the next one, but one thing that I do know, I think, is no matter what I do with ultimates, I think I'm gonna go and look for a week 1 static for the last tier in Endwalker. Unless something obviously happens, like in my life, that prevents me from doing that. But otherwise, it's just too much fun, honestly. It just is, right? And honestly, looking at the second fight, like even with somewhat of an average group, as long as you put in the time, I'm pretty positive you could have cleared a second fight, you know, at this point. Probably even earlier, right? Because as I said, you know, thinking about how long it took me, how long it took to find other people in my first, like, P5 party and whatnot, I really do think that, you know, a proper, like, even your average, I'm saying average hardcore group, but, you know, just this sort of mindset of players, I think it would be really easy, well, not easy, but, you know, clearing the first fight in about 4 hours is definitely not too much to ask, right? I feel like the second fight is honestly easier to proc than the first one. It just has a lot less of these sort of gotcha mechanics. I think that's sort of the main thing about the first one, is just it has these type of mechanics that really aren't that difficult once you figure them out, but they do require some, like, testing and whatnot. Whereas the second fight is really, really straightforward. Well, at least until the point of these debuffs, but honestly, I think even those are quite straightforward if we'd have actually progressed to that point multiple times. Because for me, for example, I was dead, I think, twice when we got there, and the other 2 times I had the long debuff, which we didn't last long enough for me to actually see the effects of it, right? So for me, there was no real straw to grasp in terms of figuring out what the fuck was actually going on. So yeah, but again, I think with a coordinated group. If you're going in with a static, I think the second fight's actually easier to solve than the first one, and it's just very straightforward with a lot of stuff that happens, so... Anyways, we did also have a pretty good group, not gonna lie. If we would have, well, we might have still needed at least 90 minutes or something. Some people were either getting a little bit tired or, I don't know, they had a little bit of trouble figuring stuff out, but I feel like overall we did really, really well, and we could have definitely cleared this in the next 2 hours if people would have stuck around. Let me actually double check. Oh yeah, my airships and whatnot are there. So let's just do that real quick. I'm not gonna do an expert roulette now, but just sort of do some chill stuff at the end of the evening. Just swap back to Summoner real quick. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be finding any parties here. Let's do that again and just cancel the search. Oh, wait. Also, the parties are getting significantly less at this point, which is interesting, considering that I would have thought that, you know, for example, like England and Spain are like 1 hour back, right? So it's only 11 p.m. where they are. I know it's like in the week, but still. Hey, there's one. Just some chill practice from start. They already have someone though. But as I said, they wouldn't have really mattered too much to me. Because I think, you know, looking at the party description, they're probably not going to go for too long, I'd imagine. Maybe one lockout, and in that, I would only get to where we already were, so... Kill party, clear run, clear group, yeah. As I said, I do expect a couple more people to clear, and it's probably going to be quite a lot easier to get into parties tomorrow, especially after lunch. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Just, you know, chill a bit, you know, do something for my body tomorrow morning. I don't know, maybe order a really, really tasty pizza or something, and then go into PF from like, well, I think, you know, sort of lunch is a really good starting point, maybe like half an hour later compared to today, and then just sort of going longer. I mean, well, this is also kind of a good stopping point. How long have I been streaming? When did I go live? So I've been streaming for 14 hours now. But I went live about... When did I go live, actually? I can just... Did I already go live at 10? Oh, yeah, because of the reset and everything, right? Huh. Well, then starting at 12 doesn't even sound too good. That would only be 12 hours. That's amateurish. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, it'll depend, right? The thing is, if I can find groups with somewhere around the same progression point that I am in the second fight, I'm very, very confident that I'm going to be able to clear it somewhat, well, I wouldn't necessarily say fast, but definitely tomorrow. And then I think I'm kind of stuck at the same point again, where it's probably going to be, like, if I manage to clear the second fight tomorrow, which, again, if I don't, I'm going to be seriously disappointed, honestly. But afterwards, right, I mean, it's probably going to end the same way as today, where I'm probably just going to struggle to find parties for P7 in PF. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm just hoping that a bunch more people will clear the first one after today, and I guess the rest will work out. Do we still have... Yeah, I was just gonna say, do I still have cerulean tanks? We do indeed. Chemically treated chimera hide, balsa wood lumber, platinum ore. Huh. Nice. Did not get a new Location. Ooh. Oh, fuck. These require 3 sets. Ooh. I really need to craft new, repair sets. Oh, right. I did find this one. Oh, I'm 46, right? The airship's 46. That's unfortunate. Well, I am gonna be able to do it after this one, though. And this is just red mocha grass, I guess. A deep red crystal. Alright. Sure. Deploy airship. It's level 12 now. Alright. And the submersible as well. Ooh, hello. I already got this last time, I think. Well, 29. Unfortunately, I'm still missing... Like, it seems to be quite difficult to actually find different locations with your submersibles. I don't know really why that's a thing. I do wonder, though, if I reach rank 30 with it, will it allow me to put up another one? I think it was level 30 with the airships as well. You know what, let's do my retainers and whatnot tomorrow. I really can't be bothered to do that today. It's just to adjust the price of this thing again. 418? Seriously? Don't think too much people are actually buying that stuff currently. Yeah, I'm gonna be dealing with that tomorrow. I'm actually getting kind of tired. Like, once you stop raiding, right, sort of your whole body kind of, like your energy and whatnot, really drops. So, yeah. It was a really fun day, though. I'm already looking forward to tomorrow. This is everything that I hoped for, honestly, and more. I didn't think that it was going to be so much fun. I mean, I do think that it took me a little bit too long to clear the first fight, though arguably it wasn't really on me. I don't think. Like, I'm not pretending that I played it perfectly, right? Everybody is gonna make mistakes, but it's not even on the parties that I was in, really. It's just sort of the nature of PF, right? That it took me about 45 minutes to actually get into a decent group. And then we actually stuck together for a very long time, but we had, you know, a couple people struggling on a couple of mechanics, which is perfectly fine, obviously, but yeah, it just meant that we were going for longer and longer, and obviously at some point people would be leaving. That was very obvious. Oh, right, I just seen the fireworks. I just remembered. I'll be able to do the Rising event tomorrow morning. Perfect. Nice. So I already have a couple of things set up for before I raid, I guess. Do an expert roulette, do the Rising event, yeah, and maybe check out my island or something. Though I might be doing the island stuff off stream. I mean, there really isn't that much exciting stuff going on currently. Because then, yeah, the way I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, I think, is I'm going to be checking out the island. I'm going to be doing an expert roulette in the morning. I'm going to order some pizza, eat, chill a little bit, and then I'm going to go live, you know, around lunchtime, like 12:30 maybe, 12:30 p.m. or something, and just look out for parties, right? And see how far I can go with P6, hopefully. But that will mean that I will have finished my lunch, and it's just going to be easier for streaming, obviously, and yeah, we can just start doing the Rising event. I mean, it's literally going to take only like 15 minutes, I think, most likely, and afterwards we're going to start raiding, right? And as I said, I really enjoyed today. It's just so much fun just mashing your head against the stuff, right? And yeah, well, I don't think I'll be able to clear the tier week 1. I think that also requires some serious luck, because obviously other people are trying to get into parties too, right? And so it's not always going to line up specifically with like parties and whatnot. There are going to be times where I'm just going to be looking for parties, or going to be waiting for other people to join parties, right? So in general, PF does mean that you're losing some time to sort of, I guess, quote unquote, organizational stuff that if you had like a proper hardcore group just wouldn't be an issue. So because of that, right, and because of the fact that I'm not entirely sure, even if I clear P6 tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure if I'd be able to clear... Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? If I'd be able to clear P7 on Friday, or until Friday, right? Because I don't think I'll be able to clear P7 in like one day in PF. That sounds unlikely. So even if I did manage to clear P7 on Friday, I need to work Saturday, so I'd only have Sunday and Monday to do the last fight, and that's definitely not enough in PF to clear it. That being said, though, I could pretty much go in right away. I mean, I do expect that real clears will take a couple hours as well, obviously, because people still need to get acquainted to the fight, but I would have almost an entire week, minus the days where I need to work for the last fight, and yeah. Honestly, if I would be able to get a P8 clear in week 2 in PF, that's probably really, really good. And as I said, right, I mean, the biggest thing why I like PF is just, or not PFing in general, but why I like this specific setup is just because I can raid, right? I just want to raid. I just want to be in there and proc and raid and enjoy the fights, and that's something that I usually wasn't really able to do, right? Because I mean, even again with my last static, it was a really good static, and we did clear the tier in week 3, which again, considering we were doing 12 hours per week, is quite quick. I mean, I literally already did, well, again, including breaks and waiting and whatnot, so it's not completely comparable, but I did raid 12 hours today, somewhat, right? In a day, what we were doing in a week. So, you know, it's just, but it's so enjoyable to do. I really just really enjoy being there, being in the fight, doing stuff. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. It was really fun. It was fun chatting. It was fun hanging out. And I'm going to be back tomorrow. Watch out for the stream schedule. I think I'm going to be adjusting it slightly, as I said. And then we're just going to go. And hopefully we're going to find a bunch of P6 parties tomorrow and be able to clear. Really looking forward to it. Until then, you have a great rest of your night, morning, day, evening, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.